estas? Crimvase Azantes. Welcome, video lovers. Welcome to Tac Nerd 1.0. Children. We finally got to the range the other day. Got a bunch of video. One of them was testing out this pistol that we covered the other day. This was the one I got over the holiday season, and it was a paltry 150 cookies, and I said that it was probably worth what you paid for it, and I'm saying that could be true. Well, we will see. So I do have some video footage. I'll let you guys see kind of what happened. So we're gonna go to the footage. I actually ended up I didn't film all of it. There was one magazine I didn't film, but I actually ended up putting about 4 magazines through this. And as you will see from the filming, everything started out great, and unfortunately it kind of dipped down from there, you know. And I thought things would go well because I was using some mini mags, and so I assumed we'd get something that was pretty powerful, at least for 22, that had some some oomph to it, and that was quality stuff, which is generally what you want mini mags for. And it's 1235 feet per second. Now that's decent stuff for the price, for what you're paying. As you will see, things kind of went down from there. I'm going to show you the footage, and then we'll drop back, and then we'll kind of talk about this a little. So let's go ahead. Let me show you that beautiful bean footage. All right, adventurers, we're out here at the range. This is with the GSG Firefly. This is the 150 cookie gun that I got over Christmas. We're gonna try this out. We have a bunch of mini mags. We're gonna shoot with this. I hear that's what this likes the most. I'm just gonna try to go through the whole box. I really want to get this war in and see how it goes. All right. All right, use the decocker, works well. We're going to try this double action for the first pull. I hear it's pretty rough, and then we'll go to single action. All right, there we go. Actually, not bad for what it is. That first trigger pull really is pretty stout, I have to say. But the follow-ups were actually really super light. In fact, one of them kind of surprised me. Okay, hang up there.
Jam.
Okay, one hang up in that magazine.
Jam.
Hang up. Another one. Okay, couple hang-ups there. Not sure what that is, but definitely a couple hang-ups. Seemed to be the first round out of the magazine. All right, kids, so we're back here. This is with the GSG Firefly. So I did one more magazine with this, and I got to tell you, this has turned into pretty much a bolt action pistol at this point. It's like every round, it does not want to cycle. And this is with CCI mini mags. So I find it odd that it did really well at first, and then it got worse. So we may have to try that other spring with this stuff. Mini mags generally are pretty hot, but these are just the regular the range ones. So, I don't know, maybe they're not hot enough for this, but that is my report for the Firefly. More to come. Okay, folks, so as you saw, things started out pretty well. With the first magazine was great. I don't think we had any trouble with that one. The second one is really, things really started. Had a couple hangups, and it was mainly just failure to eject and then load a new round in. And that's basically the issue that this pistol has historically had. Back from when it was the Sig, it was the Mosquito, I believe. Back when it was the Sig Mosquito, that's why it always had issues. And then when it became the GSG Firefly, they kind of solved that. But so there is hope. Now the thing is, the reason why I wasn't worried about this is because I did, like I said, I did get mini mags, and I thought that would be fine. They do include this other recoil spring for ammo that isn't so hot, but again, I assumed getting mini mags would solve that problem, and I wouldn't need to use that spring. Seems, however, that that's not the case. And as you could see from the video, first mag started out fine. Second one, a couple hangups. And then third one, there was definitely some trouble. The fourth magazine I did, which I didn't really do on camera, that one was pretty bad. It was literally every round was hold up, fire, hold up. And it was, and as I said in the video, it was pretty much like a bolt action pistol at that point. But that's the thing that really kind of floored me, was normally when a firearm is going to perform badly, it usually does that from the beginning. Once you get through the break-in period and everything, then things seem to kind of loosen up and get better and all that. I didn't bring everything with me when I went to the range that day. And I'll tell you, it was far too cold anyways to manipulate things and to install parts. So I didn't want to change the spring there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and change the spring, and then we'll get back out there and then we'll test this out again and see how it performed. I will say, though, that when it did fire, it was great. It was actually pretty accurate. I will say this, the trigger is the other complaint that most people have on this, and that certainly is the case. The double action trigger is pretty darn stout. Once you're past that double action trigger, then everything's great. In fact, it's so light that one of the second round kind of surprised me. It's actually a pleasure to shoot after that. I really did enjoy it, and that's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why I'd like to I'd like to get this in working mode, because it really was a pleasure to shoot. Safety does work. I tried that out, no problem there. I tried the decocker, that worked good. Slide stop worked great. Everything was fine. Everything other than, like I said, the feeding issues. So I still think if we can get the feeding issues resolved by installing the spring, I think it's going to be a great pistol. And so anyways, folks, I just wanted to show all that to you. And all right, folks, that's all I have for you today. Hope that you got something out of this. Stay tuned. And if you have any questions, comments, or thoughts that you would like to share, please put them down below. Love to hear what you have to say. Also, on your way out, if you would please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to fire off around at that bell notification so you know when all of our videos drop. If you feel you have been entertained today, if you would be so kind, go ahead and drop us a super thanks. And please consider joining our membership where we're going to do lots of great things to come. Going to have some this summer, we're going to do some shootouts, some alien versus robot versus zombie shootouts, and see what really is the best thing out there for that sort of thing. Folks, this has been Nerd, and I am out of here.